This is Coach Leon with Ministry, Marketing, and Motivation. And today I want to talk about something. Are you trusting milk more than you are trusting God? Now, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but just listen to me and hear me out for a second. You know, I grew up in the 70s, and in the 70s, we had what you call the milkman. And the milkman would come and deliver the milk to your home. And you know, on every milk carton or gallon or jug, whatever it's in, it has an expiration date. And the expiration date said it's best buy. The reason why the milkman can put a best buy date on the milk is because the milkman knows what cow it came from. He knows what farm it came from. He knows the truck that it was put on. He knows the grocery store that it was delivered to. The milkman knows things about the milk that we don't know, so he can say when it's best buy. And what he is saying by saying it's best by this particular date, saying if you go outside of that date and decide to drink it after he says it's best buy, he said, I'm no longer responsible for what it happens. He said, I'm no longer responsible for what it tastes like. I'm no longer responsible for how it makes you feel or the repercussions of you drinking it after the best buy date. So if the milkman has that kind of authority over milk, how much more authority does God have when he said marriage is best by a man and a woman? How much more authority does God have who created sex and say sex is best inside of marriage? How much more authority does God have when he says us to love our enemies, to bless those who persecute us? How much more authority does God have when he created everything? Now, when the milkman puts the best buy date on here, he's not putting the best buy date on there because he's trying to control you. He's putting the best buy date on there because he's trying to protect you. When God gives us his word, he's not giving us his word because he's trying to control us. He's giving us his word because he's trying to protect us. And when we say protection, the milkman is not just trying to protect you safety-wise. He's trying to protect you from the quality of the milk. When God gives us his word, he's not trying to control us, but he's trying to make sure that we have the quality of life that he designed for us to have in Jeremiah 29:11, when he says, I have a plan for your life, and this plan is to prosper you and not to harm you. When the milkman says it's best buy and it passed that date, we say the milk is no good. So when the milkman says it's no good, we believe it and we don't drink it. When God says something is not good, we think about it. We contemplate it. We discuss it with our friends, and then we decide, am I going to believe what God says, or am I going to do what I feel? When the milkman says it's no good, don't drink it, we don't drink it. When God says that's not good, don't drink it, we make excuses. We say it's happy hour. We say this is how I feel. You said I just the spur of the moment. We make all kind of excuses. When the milkman says it's no good, don't drink it, we see our friends and we warn them and we say, don't you drink that milk. It's past the expiration date. It's no good. But when God tells us something is not good, instead of warning them like we do with the milk, we say that's none of my business. We say that's between them and God. So are you trusting milk more than you are trusting in God? Are you trusting something that is perishable compared to something that's eternal? Just giving you something to think about. This is Ministry, Marketing, Motivation. I'm Coach Leon. Transform your mindset so you can embrace your destiny.